Hi, everybody, and welcome to DJ in Real Life. This is your boy DJ. It is my real life. And unfortunately, today, real life has taken a little bit of a dark turn. Now, be honest, I was expecting to work on the next episode, which would have been about Porch Rocker in the next couple of days. I was going to work on that, but something's come up today that I need to talk about right now. As of 1 hour ago, Triple H, aka Paul Levesque, who runs WWE, is the president in charge of all that. He reported on Twitter today that Bray Wyatt, aka Mike Rotunda, or not Mike Rotunda's son, his name was Wyndham Rotunda. He's Barry Wyndham's nephew, named after him, obviously. He had tragically passed away unexpectedly, and to be honest, I am in complete shock. He had just come back just this last year in Extreme Rules 2022. Um, he was such a unique character. Like I said, his name was Wyndham, but we'll call him Bray for the purposes of this of the video for today, and for how everybody else knew him through WWE. And Bray was a team player. He's been around for 7, 8 years in WWE, and even into their farm system NXT. Came up to Raw and SmackDown. Came up with a couple of different characters there. Actually, he came up with a bunch of different characters, but two different characters for himself, and I think he was on the verge of a third. I don't know. We never got to see that, unfortunately. But um, Bray Wyatt has passed away. Um, he was like I was saying earlier, he was a teammate. He was the ultimate team player. He welcomed a lot of the new guys there. He was very talented in the ring, very creative, very outspoken when it came to his promos and how he spoke. And he was he was probably one of the most unique characters, probably since The Undertaker. And that's saying something, because he had come up with all that himself. He came up with the Wyatt family, with the now late Luke Harper, and of course Eric Rowan and Braun Strowman coming in later on. Teamed up with Randy Orton as well as part of that Wyatt family for a few months there. But then he also came up with the Fiend character. Um, you have to pardon me, folks, because this is sort of a gut punch, because he was one of my favorite wrestlers. I liked watching him. He was an engaging character, somebody who I liked to keep an eye on when I did watch WWE. He was one of the few that I really liked to watch on a regular basis. And I think it goes for a lot of people too. And it goes for a lot of his coworkers, because they're all, I've been watching the Twitter feeds and some of the Threads feeds, and there are people who are in complete shock. And it's a gut punch. It really is a gut punch, not just to the company, but to really the industry, because he had a lot to give. And I think he still had way lot more to give than a lot of what people were expecting. So, like I said, you have to pardon me, because I'm just stunned. I'm just shocked. I'm in shock. I don't know. I'm still processing a lot of stuff, and in terms of, because we just had Terry Funk pass away the other day, and his was, that was a big deal. But this is just a shock. Like I said, it is a gut punch, and I felt I had to get on here and talk about this, because there's a few of my friends like the character. They like talking about him. I've seen it online, and a lot of people were hoping he'd come back, and he'd been gone for a while again, where there may have been an injury. I don't know why he was gone for so long after he made an initial comeback in 2022. But man, it's just a gut punch, man. This is not an easy thing to process. It's going to take me a while. I don't know the cause of death. I don't know what happened. He did have some mental health issues too, especially after Luke Harper, aka John Huber, who was also a good. I liked him too. He passed away, so he had some problems dealing with that, and he talked about that openly. So it's not like I'm giving any new information to anybody who doesn't know this already. But for today, I felt like I had to get on here and talk about this, because I'm in shock. I'm just, I don't know what to put into words. I feel like I have to put something into words, but I don't know exactly what. I may have already just done it, gave a little overview of his career and stuff like that. He was a 3-time champion with WWE, 2-time Universal, 1-time WWE champion before they merged those titles. Won few tag team. I think he won tag team championship. He won one with Randy Orton. I know that much. But his career was basically all WWE And there was a rumor that he may be going. He was after he was released during the pandemic that he might be going to AEW. He decided to come back, and I thought it was a great move for him. This is a great. It would have been a great place for him. He was a favorite of a lot of people. He was I mean, I talked about my friends knowing about it and love. He was a favorite person, not just as a character, because a lot of people are engaged with the character, but as a person, people wanted to be around him. People were drawn to him. He was a friendly guy. He welcomed people. That's who he was. And it just, to see good people die young. He was only 36. And that's pretty young. It was about the same age as my friend Roger died. And he was around the 36. He was the 38, I think, at the time when he died. It was back in 2008 he died. So, yeah, it would have been 30, about the same age. So that's my thoughts take me to that, and some of the shock that comes from that. My friend Rogers wasn't exactly unexpected. This definitely was. This is going to take some time to process. Just because you're going to see a lot of tributes. I wish they'd just cancel SmackDown or Raw and just dedicate the whole darn thing to Bray Wyatt's memory. Because as far as I know, he didn't do anything. There's no Chris Benoit aspect to this, obviously. So thank God for that. Lord, stuff like that. But this guy was, my condolences to his family and to his friends, his close loved ones, his wife JoJo and their children, and of course his children from previous marriage, to his family, the Rotundas and the Wyndhams. I'm just in shock right now, and I think a lot of y'all are too. If you're seeing this for the first time and you were a fan of his, you'd probably be in shock too. So, before I go today, I'm going to say that I was not expecting to do another episode of the show today. I was going to work on it on the weekend, maybe even early next week, because I want to take a little time. I've been a little bit out of it and illness and stuff like that. Not just sick, but just just a little bit out of it, and I wanted to take my time and get myself in a better mood before I start editing, because next episode will be about Porch Rocker 2023, and I have a lot of editing to do with that and stuff like that. So I'm going to do that. That's going to be the next episode, at least supposedly, if there's not an emergency episode like this one that I'm doing right now. I've also got a couple other episodes coming up about something that just ended, a journey that just ended, and also about the 20-year anniversary of something that happened about 20 years ago, obviously. That's going to be coming up in the next month. That's the idea of what I'm going to do. But for today, I'm just going to say, Bray Wyatt, we enjoyed you while you were here. We loved you while you were here. If you're in heaven right now, rest in peace and peaceful journey, good sir. I'm sad, and a lot of us behind are going to be sad too for a while. So, on that note, to everybody else out there today who are watching, thank you for watching. I'm going to go ahead and take off here. So, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Threads at DJ Hamrick IG. My email and PayPal is djinreallife@yahoo.com. That's basically the show and stuff like that. That's the social media I have right now. With that, I'm going to let y'all go. Until next time, folks, this is your boy DJ saying take care, God bless, and I will see you on the flip side. Godspeed, Bray Wyatt. Goodbye, everybody.